Noticing how your body, your mind, and your spirit are doing today without judgment and without expectation. Allow your focus to land on your breath without manipulating it, just noticing the breath, this life force coming in through the nose, filling our lungs, oxygenating all our blood. It's a wondrous thing, this prana. Then you have the option of blinking open your eyes or leaving the eyes closed, but we're just going to do some breathing. So I invite you to place your palms up on your thighs. And on an inhale, we're just going to bring the palms up to about eye level. And then we're going to flip the palms over. And on an exhale, palms down on the thighs. And then they flip back over. So we're just elongating the breath. So on an inhale, the palms rise. On an exhale, palms down. And they land on the thighs. So let's take a few rounds like that. So we're feeling the belly expand on the inhale and gently contract on the exhale, relaxing in between. Good. Let's take one more. Just rest with the palms down. Keeping the spine long and straight. On an exhale, just let the chin drop down to the chest. And then we're going to find some small circles with our chin. Imagine if there were a pencil on your chin, you could just draw some small circles. And then go the other way. And gently bring the chin back upright. Maybe scooch a little towards the front of your chair. We're going to extend the left arm straight out to the left, and we're going to allow the right ear to drop to the right shoulder. We're going to hang out here and breathe. Noticing the sensation in the left side of the neck. Good. Gently bring the head back upright. Release the left arm. Let's inhale both arms out wide, palms up all the way overhead. And then exhale, lower the arms all the way back down. We'll extend the right arm straight out to the right as we allow the left ear to drop to the left shoulder. Now focusing on the right side of the neck. And gently release the right arm, bring the head back up to neutral. Again, inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, lower the arms all the way back down. A little back bend here. So both hands are going to reach for the back of the chair as we open the collarbone area and lift the chin, gentle arch of the spine. And use the hands to pull yourself back upright. And let's just take a minute to give ourselves a little shoulder and neck massage in whatever way feels good to you. If you like it deep and a hard press, go for it. If you like more of a gentle massage, do that. Just both sides, neck and shoulders, just loosening up this area where we oftentimes carry a lot of tension. And shake out the arms. All right, so we're going to bring our fingertips to our shoulders, elbows are bent, and we're going to make big circles with both elbows backward. And then make the circles go forward. Spine stays long and straight. Good. Come back to the elbows pointed out to your side wall, and we're going to do one elbow at a time, and we're going to follow with our gaze. So the right elbow circles backward, the gaze follows. Left arm comes up, back, and down, and the gaze follows. Right arm, just alternating arms. And then let's go forward. So right elbow goes back, up, forward, and down. Left elbow back, up, forward, and down. Gaze follows. One more to each side. And come on back to neutral. We're going to extend the arms out to the side. Make a gentle fist with your hands and circle the wrists in either direction. And reverse the circles to go the other way. And bring the hands back to the lap, and we'll take some cat-cow to loosen up the spine a little bit more. So on an inhale, we draw the shoulder blades back, arch the back, collarbone widens, chin lifts. And then on an exhale, we reverse all of that. We round the back, widen the shoulder blades, chin drops. And that's our flow. So on an inhale, we take cow. And on an exhale, we take cat. Really feeling this in your low back. And just flow at your pace with your breath. Let's take one more. Inhale for cow and exhale for cat. And come on up to neutral. Release the arms. 3 shoulder rolls backward. And 3 forward. And bring the hands to the lap. So we'll take our right arm forward, thumb up. I think we've done this one before. So on an inhale, we're going to bring that right arm all the way out to the right, nice and slow, and we're going to extend one finger at a time. So as we inhale, pointer, middle, ring, and pinky, and then flex the wrist. and then reverse it. So the pinky, as we bring the right arm forward, pinky comes in, ring finger comes in, middle finger, pointer. Relax. Other arm, left arm comes straight out in front, thumb is up, and let your breath out. And on an inhale, that left arm slowly extends out to the left, extending one finger at a time. And when you're back, flex that hand. And then on your exhale, one finger at a time as you draw the left arm back forward. We'll do that one more time, one arm at a time, and then we're going to do both arms at the same time. So right arm up, thumbs up, and inhale. Extend it out to the right, flex the hand, and on an exhale, bring it all back forward. Release. Left arm, thumb up. As you inhale, extend it all the way back, flex the hand, and on the exhale, bring it back forward and release. Shake the hands, shake the arms, and we'll take that with both arms at the same time. So now both arms are extended forward, thumbs up. Let your breath out, and on an inhale, extend both arms wide and back. Flex the hands, and then on an exhale, draw it all back forward. Two more like that. And release the hands down. And we'll take eagle arms and eagle legs. So if it feels okay in your body to cross the right knee over the left, do that. There's always the option of right ankle over the left ankle, or maybe a full cross where the right foot hooks behind the left foot. That's sort of the most advanced version of this. So you do what works for you. And we're going to inhale, extend the arms wide. And on an exhale, we're going to bring the right elbow under the left. And your options here are to bring your hands to opposite shoulders, or maybe the backs of the hands come in front of the face, or the full expression of the palms touching in front of the face. So you figure out which version of this works best for you. They're all perfect and wonderful. Good, then we're gonna tuck the chin under, round the back, and come forward as we tuck the chin in and squeeze the legs together and hang out here for a couple breaths. Good. Inhale, rise the torso back up and breathe. And we'll take one more forward fold. Squeeze the legs together, tuck the chin to the chest, and fold forward any amount. And inhale, rise it all up. Uncross the arms, release them. Uncross the legs, bounce the legs, shake the arms, and we'll take that on the other side. So now the left ankle crosses over the right ankle, or left knee over the right knee, or the left foot hooks behind the right ankle, whatever works for you. Inhale, extend the arms wide, and then on an exhale, the left elbow comes under the right elbow. Hug opposite shoulders, backs of the hands together, or the palms together in front of the face. Your choice. Feel the stretch in the space created between the shoulder blades. Take a breath in, and on an exhale, round the back, chin to the chest, squeeze the legs together, and find any kind of forward fold here. And on your next inhale, rise it all the way back up. Take a couple breaths. And another forward fold. Round the back, tuck the chin, squeeze the legs. And inhale, it all rises back up. Release the arms, uncross the legs, bounce it, shake it. And we're just gonna flap our arms here. So this is kind of a fluid movement, but the arms just extend out wide and up like we're a bird flying. Fast or slow, doesn't matter. Just flap your arms in whatever way feels nice for you. Couple more. And release the arms. So now we're going to pretend like we're climbing a rope. I don't know if anybody else ever had to do that in grade school. I always hated that because I struggled with upper body strength. But we're just going to pretend like we're climbing a rope. So we're really reaching each arm up like we're grabbing that rope and pulling ourselves up. So we're feeling this in the side bodies and the shoulders. Just keep climbing that rope. This is much easier than climbing a real rope. But really, we're just trying to stretch the arms and the side body as we reach up and pull down. Maybe the gaze is up too. Keep going. Building some heat in our bodies. And relax it all down. And let's extend, maybe sit back in your chair and extend both legs straight out in front and point and flex your feet strongly. So really feel the toes reaching back towards the torso and then really reach the toes away on the point. Just point and flex. Inviting that circulation to flow down to our feet. And relax. Come on back forward. We'll take a side bend. So inhale, both arms up by the ears. And on an exhale, the right hand finds the seat of the chair. Left arm comes up and over. Keep your left hip planted to your chair. Gaze can be down at the floor, straight ahead, or up under the left arm, whichever feels best in your neck. Breathe into those left ribs, front and back ribs. With each inhale, everything expands. And with each exhale, it contracts. Good. Inhale. Right arm comes up to meet the left. And on an exhale, left hand finds the seat of the chair. Right arm up and over. Right hip planted to your chair. Gaze down, forward or up under the right arm. Reach the right ribs to the right side wall. Breathe. Inhale, both arms come up by the ears, and on an exhale, the arms lower, heel toe the feet out so that our knees are at a wide angle and the toes are in line with your knees. And we'll find a forward fold here. So hands can stay on the knees and you fold forward any amount. Try to limit the rounding in your back. So we want to keep the spine long and straight as we come forward. And then you come to your edge and let the head hang heavy. Maybe the hands travel down to the floor or to ankles, or if you have a block, you can bring the block in front, or a footstool or a big book. Just find any kind of wide-legged forward fold that feels good for you. Always the option to stay up on forearms or hands. Good. On an inhale, nice and slowly bring the torso back upright. And then we're going to take a bend over each leg. So now both hands come to your right thigh. Maybe they come to the knees. And you fold the torso any amount over the right leg. Keep the left foot planted. Hands can stay up on the knee. They can find a block or the floor. Keep both sit bones rooted to the floor. And let the head and neck be soft. Bring the hands to the knee and push yourself back upright. Come to center to sort of reset the spine. And then we'll take our forward fold over the left leg. So both hands can come to the left thigh or knee as we fold over the left leg. Keep the right sit bone rooted, right foot planted on the floor, and hang out here for a few breaths. Hands to knees, push into the knees to lift the torso back upright, and heel toe the legs back to about hip width distance apart. And we're just going to alternate hugging knees into the chest. So if getting your knee to your chest is daunting for you, that's okay. Maybe you have a strap or a belt and you use that to hook around the knee and hug the knee in using your belt or your strap. So we're just going to alternate. So inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower, and just alternate hugging knee to chest. Keep the spine long and straight. I'd rather you use a strap than be bending or rounding your back here. So let's just flow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as we hug the knee in. Exhale as we lower. Use your breath and make it a pace that works for you. Maybe it's fast, maybe it's slow, maybe it's right in the middle. Just continuing to build a little bit of heat here. Keep the belly drawn in, spine long and straight. And breathe. Keep going, you got it. One more with each leg. And relax it down, sit back in your chair. And just like we did before, we're going to extend the legs forward and we're going to do a strong point and a strong flex of the feet. And then make some circles with the ankles. Either direction. Keep circling. And then circle the other way. And relax. Come on back to the edge of your chair, and we're going to bring our arms to cactus arms. And we're going to take a breath in, and on an exhale, the right hand is going to come to the left shoulder, and you're going to gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to cactus. Exhale, left hand to right shoulder, gaze over the left shoulder. And that's our flow. Inhale to cactus. Exhale, gaze right. Inhale to center. Exhale, left hand to right shoulder, gaze left. Find your flow, your pace. And we'll meet back in cactus arms. So we're just going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to bring the right hand to our left leg and gaze right. Inhale, back to cactus. Exhale, left hand to right leg, gaze left. Inhale to cactus. So we're just bringing the hand to the opposite leg instead of the opposite shoulder. One more to each side, and then we're going to switch it up again. Good. So now we're back in cactus. The addition here is going to be lifting the leg that you're touching. So we're going to take a breath in, and on an exhale, we lift the left knee, right hand comes to the left leg, gaze right. Inhale through center, lower the left leg. Exhale, right foot lifts, left hand to right leg, gaze left. And that's our flow. So the leg you can choose not to lift the leg or lift the leg, of course. Your choice. One more to each side. And relax the arms, shake them out. And let's take some sun salutations, and we'll gradually build on those sun salutations. So we're going to inhale both arms up by the ears. On an exhale, we're going to find those cactus arms. Inhale, tilt halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands come up to the knees or the shins, and we kind of find a little arch in the back here. This is our version of cobra pose in the chair. Exhale, forward fold, relax the head. Inhale, the right arm travels out and up to the sky. The gaze follows. Exhale, the right arm lowers back down. Inhale, left arm out and up to the sky. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, arms wide or hands to the knees to help the torso back upright. Arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, we're going to add on to that. So inhale the arms up by the ears. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, tilt halfway forward. And then lower all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, arch the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right arm out and up to the sky. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left arm out and up to the sky. Exhale, it releases. Inhale, torso rise back up. Interlace the fingers except for your pointers, and we'll take a side bend. So take a breath in here, and on an exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale through center. Prayer hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's add on even more. Inhale, arms up by the ears. Exhale the cactus. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back from the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the right arm out and up. Exhale, lower the right arm. Inhale the left arm out and up. Exhale, we lower it down. Inhale, arms wide, flat back, all the way up. Interlace all but the pointer fingers. And exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, bring both arms right out in front of you. The palms are touching. And we're going to lean forward and bring the toes up, or the heels up. Lower the heels down. Lift the toes up. Lower them down. And bring the hands back to heart center in prayer. All right. Let's do that again. Inhale the arms up by the ears. Exhale. Tilt it forward. And all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right arm out and up. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale, left arm out and up. Exhale, it lowers. Inhale, rise it all the way up. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, arms come forward. Lift the heels. Oh, lean forward. Lift the heels. Lower the heels. Lift the toes. Lower the toes. And sit back upright. Hands to heart center. We're going to take that one more time. I'm going to be quiet this time so that you can focus on this meditation in motion. But if you need to watch what I'm doing, please feel free to do that. And we'll meet back in prayer. And just take a minute. Maybe you release the hands down, lower the gaze, or close your eyes and just check in with yourself, see how you're feeling. A little more cardio. So we're going to do our chair blast offs. So if the arms are dangling down by the hips, we're going to either come up off the chair a little or all the way and then sit it back down. So the arms can kind of swing to help facilitate this. And if you want more challenge, you can bring opposite hands to opposite elbows. So it's forcing a little bit more strength in the legs. But I kind of like the arms helping us here. It adds a little cardio to our chair yoga practice. And maybe you're just coming up a little bit. You do what works for you. Maybe you just watch. That's fine too. It's your practice. Keep going. A few more. You got this. 2 more. And we're going to end standing. And we're just going to take a ragdoll twist. This is probably one of my favorite things to do, just to loosen up my spine, let go of tension. So the feet are a little bit wider than hip width distance apart, a little micro bend in the knees. And we're just going to flop the arms side to side. So the hands kind of hit our body, but the arms are just along for the ride. They're not moving or stiff, but we're just twisting side to side and allowing the hands to hit the body. Just flow at your pace, back and forth. If you get dizzy, keep your gaze forward. Let your shoulders soften. Let everything relax. Good. And go ahead and come back. And we're going to stand with our hands on the back of the chair. And we're just going to inhale, come up on the toes as high as you can. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, lower it down. Your pace with your breath. And you can play with balance by not using the chair if you'd like. It's up to you. Two more. Good. Downward facing dog with our chair. So the hands come to the back of the chair. We walk the legs back. So we're kind of making the letter L with our body. Knees can be bent here if your hamstrings are tight. I would like for you to focus more on the length in your spine. Imagine space between every single vertebrae in the spine. Let the heart be heavy. Maybe the legs are straight and you're reaching the sit bones up to the sky. And breathe. Good. Bring the torso up. We're going to dial the left toes to about 10 or 11 o'clock. And then we're going to step the right foot up under the chair. So this is the stance for warrior one. We're not going to worry about the arms today. We're just going to straighten and bend the right knee. So take a breath in, and on an exhale, bend the right knee. And we want to make sure the right knee does not go forward of the right ankle. Good. Inhale, re-straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend into the right knee. So inhale as we straighten, exhale as we bend. Now, if you want more challenge here, you can raise one arm or both. or stay holding on to the chair. Left leg stays straight-ish if that works for you. Good. Couple more. Good. And draw the right heel back. Both toes point towards the chair for down dog with our chair. And breathe. Good. Hands stay on the chair. Lift the torso a little bit. Dial the right toes to 1 or 2 o'clock. Step the left foot under your chair. Lengthen the spine. Take a breath in. And on an exhale, bend into the left knee, but not going forward of the ankle. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend. Keep going. Your pace with your breath. You can always lift one or both arms. Couple more. Good. Straighten the leg. Draw the left heel back. Both toes forward. Downward dog with our chair. And come on and stand up. I'm just going to turn it a little bit of a diagonal. So we're going to pretend like we're ballerinas for a second. So the legs are a little bit wider than hip distance. The toes are out at an angle. We're holding on to the back of the chair here. And we're just going to bend into a little bit of a squat. As high or as low of a squat as you like, because it's your practice. So that means it's your choice. But we're just building strength in the legs here. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you rise. Keep the spine straight. Good, a couple more. And let's come on back down to our seat. We're going to keep the hips up toward the front edge of our chair. Maybe you hold on to the back, and we're just going to take the legs wide, wide-ish, and we're just going to let both knees fall side to side. Good. Come on back to center. We'll do a little hip opener, and then we'll settle in for Shavasana. So the left ankle crosses over the right knee, or I lied. This is my right leg. So my right ankle over my left knee, or right ankle over my left ankle. Either way is perfect. Lengthen the spine, flex the right foot to protect the right knee. And stay right here if that feels perfect for you. You can always put some gentle, and I do mean gentle, pressure down on the right knee to intensify the hip opener in the right hip. Maybe the left hand comes to the bottom of the right foot and the right hand to the right knee, and you push together. And maybe you find any kind of forward fold over the right leg. Always the option to stay upright. Good. Push down through the hands to rise the torso back up if you were folded. Little counter stretch. Left hand grabs the outside of that right knee, and the left shoulder comes towards the right knee towards the left shoulder. And release out. Uncross the legs and cross the left ankle over the right ankle, or left ankle over the right knee. Wherever you are is great. Lengthen the spine. Breathe into that left hip. Maybe some gentle pressure down on the left knee. Right palm presses into the bottom of the left foot. Left hand to the outside of your, or top of your left knee. Push them together. Stay upright or find a forward fold. Elbows go wide. Good. Push down through the hands to raise the torso back upright, and our counter stretch. Right hand to the outside of that left knee and draw the right shoulder to the left knee to the right shoulder. And release out. And it's time for Shavasana, the most important and sometimes the hardest pose in yoga, because we're used to being busy and keeping our mind occupied. We're always thinking what task is next, or rehashing what's already happened. This is our time to try to let go of thoughts. Thoughts are not our enemy, but we can sort of empower ourselves to decide which thoughts we get attached to. So many thoughts that come into our mind are things that might be holding us back or making us feel poorly or badly. But when we meditate, we learn that we have the option about which thoughts we get attached to. So when we meditate, of course, thoughts are going to happen because that's our brain's job, is to think. But we just decide to let those thoughts float on by like clouds in the sky. If you've ever done any meditation, you hear lots of meditation teachers say that, but it's a great visual. Clouds come, they go, and we don't get attached to them. So be mindful of that as we meditate today. When you notice your mind has wandered off, don't criticize yourself and don't think, oh, I suck at meditation. Thinking is a normal part of meditation, and it actually builds gray matter each time you redirect the focus back to your body or your breath. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. So find an easy seated position, lie on your back on the floor or a bed or a couch, wherever you would like to take your Shavasana. Just take a few minutes to sort of wiggle around and adjust yourself before you settle into stillness. When you're there, go ahead and lower your gaze or close your eyes. Again, noticing everywhere your body is coming in contact with your chair, your floor, your bed, wherever you're seated. Allow yourself to surrender completely to the support that you have under your body. And imagine with each inhale, you feel a little bit lighter. And with each exhale, you feel a little bit heavier. The yin and the yang. And I have a reading by Rabbi Abraham Heschel. And it goes like this. Faith is not the clinging to a shrine, but an endless pilgrimage of the heart. Our goal should be to live life in radical amazement, to get up in the morning and look at the world in a way that takes nothing for granted. Everything is phenomenal. Everything is incredible. Never treat life casually. To be spiritual is to be amazed. Prayer begins at the edge of emptiness. Wonder, rather than doubt, is the root of all knowledge. Just to be is a blessing. Just to live is holy. We can never sneer at the stars, mock the dawn, or scoff at the totality of being. Self-respect is the root of discipline. The sense of dignity grows with the ability to say no to oneself. The primary purpose of prayer is not to make requests. The primary purpose is to praise, to sing, to chant, because the essence of prayer is a song, and man cannot live without song. When I was young, I admired clever people. Now that I'm old, I admire kind people. Know that every deed counts, that every word is power. Above all, remember that you must build your life as if it were a work of art. We'll have a moment of silence. And softly begin to deepen your breath. Bring some small movements to your fingers and to your toes. And then reach the arms up by the ears, the legs out in front. Give yourself a big stretch in both directions. And then let it all soften. If you're on the floor, go ahead and bring yourself up to an easy seated position. And once there, we'll all press our palms together in front of our heart center as our symbol of closing this sacred time that you've made for yourself, that we've shared together. And may the benefits of this class spread to all those whose lives we touch. Take a minute again to scan the body, the mind, the spirit. Notice, seeing if anything has shifted since we checked in with the mind, the body, and the spirit at the very beginning of class. Noting any changes you might find. Good, bad, indifferent. Thank yourself for showing up on your chair today. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me. And in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great week. I'm going to be gone for the next couple weeks, and then I think there's a holiday in there too. So it might be a minute before I get a new video posted, but go back, watch some of the old ones on YouTube, and be good to yourselves. Thank you.